All I'm saying, people, I'm not here to try and criticize India. I'm just presenting the facts as I know them. Right? There was some rigmarole. If I'm wrong, Rob, please tell me I'm wrong if I've got any of these facts wrong. There was rigmarole around pitch preparation and last minute changes, etc. in 2023, and then obviously they lost the final after playing a brilliant tournament. They lost the final to Australia. 2024 in the Caribbean for the World Cup, India knew that they were playing the semi-final in Guyana. No other team knew where their semi-final was going to be, but India knew it was going to be in spin paradise in Guyana, right? Well ahead of time.
Yeah.
In this competition, due to legitimate geopolitical concerns, they've played all of their games in one venue, not moving anywhere, knowing exactly the type of team you need to pick for that particular venue, whilst everyone else has had to fly here, there, and everywhere in the general confines of a tournament. Again, none of that takes away from the fact that across those three tournaments, India are the best white ball team in the world. I don't think that takes away from that. The question, Mr. Crunk, is that if you're the best team in the world, do you need any advantages? You surely don't, because
Exactly.
you're the best anyway. No one's questioning if India are the best. We all know India are the best. The point is, Rob, the next competition is that in India, the T20 World Cup.
Yeah.
All I'm asking for, and India are favourites because they're the best T20 team in the world. All I'm asking for by the time we get to the T20 World Cup in India is that let's not have this be. And to be fair to Rohit and Virat and all the players, Iyer and KL Rahul, they don't need all this. I'm not attacking the players. They don't need all this rigmarole. Let's not, for the T20 World Cup in India, let's not have any kind of distraction. Let's not have but this, but that. Let's just let the teams play, and let's not try and have any kind of asterisks from some put against the Indian
the
team's
word, right?
name.
So that's the word. Nail on the head there is to summarize this competition. India won with an asterisk next to their name, and they didn't need one. But that whatever they did, the powers that be, the board and everything, contrived to make sure that there definitely was. Any other team can legitimately say, well, India had it all their own way, and the deck was completely stacked towards India in terms of the travel other teams had to do. The fact that they could stay at one venue is a big plus anyway. To refuse to play in the host country, I'm not qualified to talk about geopolitics, so I won't, but it's a fact that they refused to play in the host country, so that gave them an advantage by that refusal, which doesn't feel fair to everybody else. They ended up playing. They got to know the pitch so well that they could go, actually, we're stacking our squad towards it. They swapped Jaiswal for Chakravarti, like for like. That's the change they made in their squad just before, because they were like, actually, we're going to play all our games here. We're going to want the fourth spinner, thanks. So it was stacked towards them, and it didn't need to be. So yes, there's an asterisk next to this win for India, but they didn't need one because they're the best team by miles anyway. And you look at it's not just the bowling has got ludicrous depth. When you can bowl 4 proper spinners, 10 overs each, you've got bloody Hardik wandering in at number 7 with a batsman behind him, for God's sake. It's absolutely mental. It's absolutely mental. The number 6 is KL Rahul, who could walk into the opening spot, the number 3 spot, the number 4 spot, pretty much any other team. Like, no dangers. And he's sat there at number 6, playing brilliant knocks of 40 odd every game. No one can get him out. Like, no spinner can challenge him even slightly. He's just taking the pressure off all those other guys, scoring a very straightforward runner ball in the middle overs. Not to mention 2 of the all-time greats that they've got in Kohli and Virat. And it's like, well, you've got to get 8 of them out if you're going to stop them from scoring loads of runs. And they've also got a better bowling attack than you, even without the best bowler in the world. So all the very best. Like, they're by far and away the best team. However, the people that run Indian cricket, the people that run cricket, and therefore run Indian cricket as well, stack the deck very heavily in favour of India as well. Now, like that or not, I'm not crying about that. I don't like it. I mean, I'm not saying it from an England fan's point of view. If you want me to tee off on England, everybody knows I'm more than happy to do that. I'm not saying that England would have had a chance if India didn't rig the deck. But the fact of the matter is, it wasn't on an even playing field, and that's what sport is meant to be. No other sport would allow these sort of shenanigans to happen, Mash, would they? No other sport allows this.
Long Quester says, how else could they have done it, given that they couldn't travel to Pakistan? And I think that's a perfectly reasonable question to raise, Long Quester. Here's my response to it. And everybody who's angry in the comments, I'm giving you a 10-second countdown to what I'm about to say, and then you can furiously start smashing up your phone or keyboard. The way they could have done this tournament, if India didn't want to travel to Pakistan, which you can say is legitimate, obviously, is not let India in the tournament. Simple. That's the answer. Not let India in the tournament and let Sri Lanka or West Indies replace them in the tournament. That's what should have happened. And I know lots of you are going to get angry. You're going to say this guy. Some of you are going to throw emojis. I know how it goes, but that's the reality of the situation. The minute India said we're not doing X, Y, Z, they have to come out the tournament.